You know how to count in?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here in the basement on Oak Avenue in the Dirty Glass Studios. And, we gotta switch up. We got a little switch up. Angie's out in the old New York City. New York, hey, all that stuff. And she's seeing things. She's seeing that fucking musical.
Duran Duran.
The Duran Duran musical? No, she's seeing an actual musical.
Book of Mormons?
Book of Mormons. She's seen the Book of fucking Mormons. Yeah. I saw it. There's too many songs. That being said, apparently people really fucking like it. It's a musical to the tits. It's a titty tit musical. I don't know why I said that. There's no tits at all. So we're having we got a fucking fill-in. We got a guest. We got the fucking friend of the family, big time from way in the 90s. Zipporah Gala Wagschal to the right. On the far right, your left, we got the mixologist Danny Hanlon, and he's got his work cut out for him. Before we get into why he's got his work cut out for him, what do we do here on the pod, Denny?
Well, we taste drinks and we rate them from 0 to 5 dirty glasses. 5 being the ultimate best thing you've ever tasted in your life. And
it's God's vagina. 5 is God's vagina.
And 0 is the worst schmegma you've ever tasted.
It's Satan's vagina. Sure, it's just fucking cobwebs and fire. Somehow these cobwebs stay.
And some rock.
Even with the fire. It's like eating a bad piece of beef. Thinly sliced, though. Zip!
Wow. What an intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bam.
Throw it to you, Zip, on the after the vagina talk. What is our theme for this evening?
Well, I say our theme is shots.
LMFAO, man.
Shots.
That was the Hey Jude of 2006, that song.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Remember when they were popular for 30 minutes? They got past 15. They had 4 songs. They were with Madonna on the Super Bowl. I'll give them 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then that's it.
And the Eminem commercial used their song, remember?
Yeah.
With the shot.
Wiggle. What? I think it's the same song. I don't know.
I don't know if it's
they all meld to me.
I saw the video's really good.
Yeah.
I love the video.
It's amazing.
I toss that on once in a while because they're all doing shots. They're all like, Decka, and the singers have the littlest tiny Speedo, and the older guys, just his fucking cock and balls are just flopping around. I love it. It's hilarious. So, did we say the theme and everything? So
we're doing some shots.
We're doing some fucking shots. I'm not super excited about this episode. I'm super excited. Zippy's here doing it.
You're excited.
The theme is the worst. And I got to get up early tomorrow. So what's the first shot, guys?
All right. Well, the first shot is the Canadian. So when Jeff and I and Rebecca and James went to Mexico.
Shut up, Rebecca and James! Get on our fucking podcast, bitches! I've been drinking. How about you? What is it?
So we went to Mexico together, and the bartender there found out that we were Canadian. We told him we were Canadian, and so he's like, "Let me make you a Canadian."
Were you walking around Mexico with a toque on? Is that how they knew you were Canadian?
No, I think we were just super polite, and so they're like, "You're not American."
Toupee.
You were bossing them around?
Yeah, no, and we were saying thank you, and we were tipping them, and so this bartender really liked us, and we were doing shots of tequila, and then either way, it just slows it down. It doesn't matter which way you put the spoon in, it just slows it down so it layers it.
That's what she said. I'm trying. Yeah, so you where were you? In Mexico?
In Mexico.
What was the resort called?
It was the Valentino Resort, and it is fan-fucking-tastic.
Remember that
Shout out to the Valentino Resort.
Yeah.
Remember the wrestler?
Greg Valentine.
No, wasn't Valentino a wrestler?
I don't know.
The Italian guy? No, never mind.
I don't know who it is. I'll look it up. I'll put a picture of it if I can find it.
Yeah.
Is it in Cancun?
No, it's in the Mayan Riviera.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he invented these for us, called the Canadians, because of the way they're layered. It's supposed to look like it's red on the bottom, white in the middle, and then kind of red on top, but it's a little more pink because it's tequila rose, but it still was the idea of it.
It's the Pride Canadians, the Pride drink. A little bit of pink, or maybe pinks were...
Whoa.
I feel like that mixed, no?
Yeah, maybe a bit.
It's yours.
I think his shot glasses were taller and thinner, so it was a little easier to pour it. But all good. It's all good.
That's what she said.
The Pepto-Bismol.
Taller and thinner. I hate tequila rose the most. I can't wait for this shot.
There's like a third of it.
It's going to taste it so much.
It's not.
So what's in this one?
So the bottom layer is grenadine, the middle layer is rum chata, and the top layer is tequila rose.
Did I mix it? Maybe I did.
Yeah, look. That one's the best.
So give this one to Nick then. It's the worst. You can have the best. And I'll have the second worst.
Cheers, bitches. Bitches drinks.
Before I take the sip, what's actually, let's take the. I gotta. What's the first time you remember drinking? Let's do a shot real quick first.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Dirty Glass crew.
Cheers.
Ugh. The fuck?
I can taste the rum chata the most.
The fuck was that? This is fucking insulting.
What?
Oh,
You hate that?
That was good.
no. What was the last one you put in there? The first one, I mean?
Rum chata.
Grenadine.
No.
Cream soda.
No, it tastes like pepper.
No, it's cream
It's
soda.
got like a pepper taste to it.
All right, what do you rate it then?
That's fucking the worst. Sip. What's the first time you've ever drank? Do you remember?
I was actually quite young because...
Oh, Denny. Let's see if she's got you beat. Denny had a nice story about how young he was, but go ahead.
I was probably 6 or 7.
Oh my god, it's the same!
Yeah, but I'm talking about getting wasted, getting drunk.
So...
Did you get drunk?
Yes.
Kind of.
Except it's the 70s, 80s, whatever.
Yeah, it was the early 80s.
This is all old stuff. You can't hold it against us.
And I used to have to set the table Friday night for Shabbos.
It's like the same story as you, but less Jewish to me. It's already, I can tell what's happening.
And there was a liquor cabinet in our like fancy dining room, and so I used to go into the liquor cabinet, and there was this really cool bottle that was like like a tall bottle in like a triangle, and I really thought the bottle was cool, and so I opened it and I smelt it, and it was like it tasted like an almond honey. It was obviously some kind of liqueur, and like every Friday I would drink some of this while I was setting the table. And
holy fuck, you did it like every Friday?
Every Friday until I got caught. So I don't think I was wasted, but like I started drinking. Fairly young.
That's fucking hilarious. So what's the first time you got drunk then? Because Denny got drunk when he was 7.
Or 6.
6.
6 or
They had to
7.
go
I
to the
don't
hospital
remember.
and stuff. Oh, no,
No, it was more
okay.
like it was like in the morning after the parents had a party,
Right.
and there's a bunch of drinks just laying
I
around.
just want to taste this and taste this.
Well, I
and
just
when-
drank it all,
Whew.
and then I was apparently hammered. Maybe it affected me. Probably.
What do you think? Drunk? 10?
I don't think they took me to the hospital, but they probably,
Gave you some water and a sandwich.
gave me a Coke.
Right. Here's a
This
cookie.
is 1979 or some
Give me a
shit.
Coca-Cola.
Or it was 1980, I guess. Wait, you're 72 or 4?
72.
Oh, so it was 1978. There you go. Fuck.
No.
I might even smoked a cigarette. I don't remember. But it was just like a half of, somebody butts them out halfway through.
Yeah.
Because back then cigarettes were like $1 for a
Well,
pack.
I'm trying to think. We used to do fondue parties. My parents used to do fondue parties.
Fondue?
Fondue. For as like New Year's parties, and then my dad would always make all of us drink some kirsch afterwards, because like with cheese fondue it helps so that it doesn't
Bung you up.
exactly.
Wait. What is this stuff? Because I could just drink it all the time.
Is that wine stuff?
No, Kirsch. My dad used to. You take a shot of it, and my dad's like, "This will put hair on your chest. It like burns, just going down. It's so
If it makes
strong.
me less bloated when I eat garbage, I'll do it.
I'll bring some over. You can try it.
Bring it.
Okay.
Is it fermented?
No, I don't think so.
Bring
It's
it.
it's almost like moonshine or
It's like a
grappa.
fucking shit.
Yeah, like strong.
Rotten.
So you got drunk on that?
Well, you'd always feel a little like. Woo.
Yeah, but there's a fucking first time you remember getting drunk. Come on now.
Like really, really drunk. Probably would be 14.
Yeah. With friends or with your
Yeah,
brothers?
friends.
Yeah, my next time after I got wasted accidentally when I was a kid because people left booze
Like on
out,
purpose drunk.
was Boy Scouts. It
Oh.
was like 10. Well, I brought 3 Molson Export stubby bottles
Right.
and a half a bottle of cherry brandy, like half a Mickey. And another buddy of mine brought. Remember those little plastic thermoses you had when you were a kid? Well, he put a half a shot of all this.
Dude, that's what I did when I was 14.
That's what I used to do.
But it was like it was like bourbon, whiskey,
all of it. You would mix it because you wouldn't know.
But even cream liqueurs.
Okay, well maybe not the cream
It
liqueurs.
looked like vomit.
And then we used to go over to Max Milk and get slushies, and then
Which
put
Max?
the booze.
Max? Or Aurora?
Aurora, because I went to Aurora High
So by
when I was
the one
14.
near
Because I was in.
Williams? Or no, the one near... I know which one you mean.
Yeah, that's on.
By the McDonald's there?
No, it's the one that's on Wellington, where Aurora Heights is.
Okay.
What's that other street? I can't.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was thinking... Because there was a Max near Williams, because I went to Williams for a
Right,
couple of years
right.
that I used to frequent.
Yeah, not the same one.
No, okay.
Yeah.
For your
So yeah, so
Gatorades.
we used to get slushies and then mix it in there, have that at lunch, and then go to whatever.
Go to class happy.
Yeah, good times.
I understand.
All right. So what do we... I'm going to give this as a shot. It's a 1.8 for me.
You hate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have another one, but I didn't like it. It tastes like pepper or something at the end. It had
See,
like a
I love
spice.
pepper. I like that.
Fucking
It
pepper.
don't taste like
fucking up.
pepper at all.
There was pepper.
It was like Pepto-Bismol.
Do
mixed
another
with-
one.
I don't want any more. I'm good. Like
What are you giving it?
1.5.
Oh, you hated it
You
too.
want less than me?
Wow.
I don't like a lot of shooters. I like some,
All right.
but some
Well, I
of them
really like
don't.
this one, so I'm giving it a
7.
Well, I'll give it a 3.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you and Angie did it.
We did these. We did like 4 of them the night Angie
Yeah, you
came over to
posted
my
it on the
house. It was
thing.
fantastic. She loved them.
How'd she get home? She drive?
Uber.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Probably
Did
good
she
idea.
drive? Did Angie drive? She didn't
I
drive.
know she doesn't drive.
Unless Zip lent her a car. I don't know.
Here, take
Here,
Jeff's.
take the vet.
You don't have any passengers.
And it's standard.
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
He would lose his
Oh
mind.
my god, that'd be so
No.
funny.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well that was fun. What's the first? What's the next drink? Sorry, I was gonna ask.
It's
another
a
question.
polar bear.
All right, so what's in the polar bear?
Polar bear's cream to menthe and cream to caca.
I think me and you have gotten drunk off these a few times.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We used to drink these a lot. These
Yeah.
and China Whites, right?
Yes.
I got so drunk off China Whites one time when I lived on Shrigley.
You guys talk and I'll mix. No,
I
shut
Don't
up.
use that to mix it though, because that's all now dirty from the. There's rum chata in there. It
I grabbed
gets
the wrong
all
one.
gross.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
With Ryan Weston, when I worked at the Cove, and I think I lived on Shrigley, I got drunk on China Whites so bad that I was puking in my bathroom. And people were knocking on the door to come in. And I thought I was at work. And I started yelling, "Use the work bathroom!" Or "Use the public one," or whatever.
Where were you working at that time?
The Cove on fucking Davis Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Use the work bathroom, or something I was saying, because I thought I was still at work. I was fucked.
That was Mom's regular spot.
Yeah, I don't like that spot. I worked there for almost a year, and then the boss cried, and I
This
left.
is a polar bear. This might be good.
It is good.
So you're mixing it then? You're gonna shake it?
Yeah, because you mix it all up, shake it. It gets cold because there's some ice in there.
I had alcohol poisoning that night.
Which goes with the polar bear part.
Pretty sure. And I don't know if I've gotten drunk just on. What did I say? I did polar. No, it was China White.
China White. It's also that's also hard because there's Baileys in it, so it's more creamy.
You think you get less drunk because there's less alcohol.
Yeah, but it curdles.
Nah, I
think
it's a bit of a fable.
Fair enough.
One thing, nice hard glass of milk at the end of a good drink night.
Milk?
Yeah, big glass of milk.
No.
Keep the heartburns at bay.
Keeps the heartburns at bay.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
I went too quick.
You want to hear hold this close to that? So this is a shaken and not stirred fucking, and because it's called a polar bear, you want it fucking cold, right?
That's right.
So Zip, what's the first band or song that blew your mind? I mean, it doesn't have to. I know your favorite band's the Tragically Hip, of course, but is there a song earlier than that, or is it a hip song? Or is it just a band? Or what do you think? Did you hear American Pie in '82 and loved it? Like,
you know what?
What made you love music?
Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, I love Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Yeah.
All right. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's fun. And I like that.
Was, in like the very early 80s. It was Footloose.
Captain Lou Albano's in that fucking video. Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
How about that song? Captain Lou
Albano.
When he comes around, everything's all right.
Captain Lou Albano. Yeah.
What about you, Nick? What song for you? What was your Zip?
Cyndi Lauper. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And there was another one that she did too.
Oh, Time After Time?
Time After Time.
And you know that was a Prince song, right? Prince wrote that.
I don't think
It's originally a Prince song, yeah.
I told you that, Nick, remember?
Wow.
Yeah,
and also Footloose was around that time too. So
I told you that.
That's a tough one for me. I would say
I'd say an Aerosmith song.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
the first CD I ever bought, I mean, I had tapes before that, but the first CD I ever bought was Aerosmith's Get a Grip. With the fucking, it had a cow udder and it was pierced. And I would have to say, once I heard that album, I knew I loved music. And I mean, there was other stuff, right? But that's the first album I got into, for sure. Get a Grip, Aerosmith. That's like 1990, I don't know. And I just got like, dream on, dream to the titties, all that stuff. And yeah, it was a good album.
My first CD that I ever bought was Onyx.
Oh, really? Like CD?
Yeah.
Because you had tapes.
Yeah,
right?
I had tapes. But the first CD.
Is that Onyx?
No.
Wait, who is that? No, I'm thinking Jam. Yeah. Let the boys be boys.
Yes, no.
That is Onyx, though.
But the song that I was thinking was the Take 'em Up, Brent. Oh, what is it now?
Take 'em up, bring 'em up.
Yeah.
I know the song. I can't think of the tune.
Yeah.
Onyx is a fucking dirty. That's like one of those fucking, because they're dirty rap and they're real. I think the one guy was in jail for like 8 years while they were famous, or a few years.
Yeah, because they had so many members too, right? Wasn't there like?
Did they?
I think there is.
Yeah, but there's
4,
core.
and then the 5th guy came in and out.
I'm seeing fucking Wu-Tang Clan on next Saturday, eh?
I know.
With Nas.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
I can't wait. Yeah, Denny, what do you got an answer for that one actually?
CD? Or what music influenced you?
Well, the first one that blew my mind, because I had records, and we listened to Dirty Deeds album. Me and my cousin when we were 6, and a few like Adam Ant, I think, with Corey. What else? But the one that blew my mind was Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls. It was like, I love metal. All of a sudden, I love metal. From that
what album was that?
Ride the Lightning.
Okay.
And I borrowed the fucking thing off of a guy from public school.
Oh, wow.
I borrowed that, and then I borrowed a DRI crossover album from him, and that album blew my mind too. But For Whom the Bell Tolls, it gave me goosebumps when I heard it.
Well, I bought one of the, actually, maybe the second album I bought was Green Day Dookie.
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
the Dookie.
Yeah. And that's another one where I was like, okay, I like this edge, 90s edge. Yeah. All right. So yours was, that's a good answer. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. All right, well, girls, let's have some fucking fun.
Let's have some fun.
Bitches!
More shots.
Hey, DJ.
Bitches, shots.
Shut up,
DJ.
Bitches, DJ, you bitch. You
bitches.
Fuck. Fuck you. I love you, though.
There, that was better. That was like a menthol cigarette almost.
Yeah, so this is supposed to taste
good.
like an after 8
No,
or a peppermint patty.
That
or
tasted totally like that. That's a 3.5 for me.
Woo! 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. It was tasty.
Nice. I will also give it a 3.5.
You're both going 3.5?
Yeah.
Right off the bat like that?
Yeah.
What about you, Nick? Is it going to be the first triple header where everyone gets the same score?
Well, let's just we've actually had a 3-way score once. That tastes like as if anybody ever had an after 8 or those fucking Girl Guide cookies that are chocolate and mint. That's exactly what that tastes like. Way more like an after 8, but that would be another reference if you've never had an after 8. It's got the mint. It's got the chocolate. It was cold.
Which one was mine? This one?
You gonna have another one?
I think
it was
this
well
one.
mixed. Denny, great job on the mixologist there.
Want some more?
Sure.
I'll agree on the 3.5. Actually, I'm gonna go 3.5 as well. That's a 3-way tie.
I like
That's
that.
a good shot. I would definitely be a lot more excited to have that shot than that last piece of fucking garbage you fucking fed me in my mouth. Dear Lord, that thing sucked. That's a 3.5. That's a hard 3.5.
It's mostly ice. Because I mixed.
Because you can't really judge shots the same way as like drinks, right? You're not gonna be like, I'm gonna do this all night.
Yeah, no.
Like we're fucking,
Yeah.
we're not 36 anymore, for Christ's sake.
I know, I'm 50.
50!
50!
Remember that Saturday Night Live skit with I don't know if it was Molly Shannon, and she'd always be like wearing really high pants where she had a total on purpose camel toe. And she'd go into job interviews. She'd be like, Mary Ellen, I'm fit as a fiddle, and I'm 50. And she'd kick, I'm 50. And she'd have her fucking pants. She'd be pulling them up. They'd be at her boobs. Oh my God, it's one of the best skits. You remember that?
I remember.
Holy fuck, it's one of the best. And every time Denny says I'm 50, I think of that camel toe skit.
I'm 50!
And it was just a glorious camel toe, on purpose. She's just hiking, and it's one of those pants that you just hike up to fucking here. I think she had a job interview and that was when The Sopranos was popular. So she went for a job interview for being part of the Soprano bar, Bada Bings. She was going to be a stripper or something.
Okay.
She's like, I'm not going to take my pants off, but I'm going to kick, and I'm going to get excited because I'm 50. And she kick. Oh my God. I'm not doing it justice. Watch it on whatever it is, probably YouTube or something. Oh my God, did I not do this?
No, you didn't.
That's the second one. I apparently poured.
We didn't smell and look though. Are you supposed to?
That's
swirl?
just wine.
Should I swirl it?
If you can swirl it up.
It's already been shaken.
Have you guys done it?
Yeah.
Do you want me to change your score? 3.8 probably, Nick, now.
No, 3.5 is fine on that. That's a high score.
That's watery because it's just a.
Yeah, that's the after reminiscences.
It's a 3.5.
It's the swish.
The original one I had was a 3.5.
I give you the swish of the shot. Are we ready for the next one, Burt Reynolds?
We're ready for the next one, but
I'm not supposed to announce it.
I'm gonna question. Oh, the Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, you're supposed to drink it like this. Like his mustache.
Like you're smelling your finger. I'm terrible.
Zip, what did you ever have a toy, something when you were a kid? A kid. Not what you're thinking.
Reynolds.
What was did you have a toy you loved? Something.
Oh my God.
Well, I have a lot of stuffed animals.
Yeah, so you were a stuffed animal? That was when you were young.
Yeah.
So you were did you have one?
Yes.
What was it?
It's a white gunned bear.
What do you mean a white gun bear?
Gunned?
I don't understand what you mean.
Gunned was like a
Yeah,
brand
it's the
of bears.
Okay.
That's the collectibles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like a white plush bear.
Your dad bought that for you, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I never heard of one. That's interesting.
They were so popular until they weren't.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, kind of like
There were
what are the other little ones, Beanie
though.
Babies?
Oh, yeah, I have those too.
Yeah. Todd, do you have a lot of them?
Yeah, I did because I kept them because I thought they were going to be collectibles, and that's not. Yeah. Don't get me started.
What's the next drink?
The next drink is a Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
What's in it?
Burt Reynolds is not that.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry.
Not that.
I'm not sorry. I didn't do it.
No, you're good. You're good. The Burt Reynolds is
it's the rum in that.
spiced rum and
Not that.
and butterscotch ripple liqueur. And it's also like a half and half one.
Hey, did you know, Denny? Did you happen to know Burt Reynolds turned down the part of Han Solo?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, figured you knew that.
Even if I didn't know it, I would have said I knew.
Did you also know that Burt Reynolds had a toupee collection worth $100,000?
No, but that's
Wow.
That's a lot of toupees back in the fucking 80s.
That's a lot of toupees.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, right? He was in a lot of good movies. Though. He was like a sex icon of the 70s.
Oh, that was an amazing movie. Smokey and the Bandit.
Yep.
That's Burt, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's not Magnum.
No. Oh, yeah, remember when he posed nude? And he was all hairy in 1992 in that magazine?
Did he pose nude?
Yeah. And he did Playgirl as well.
He what?
He did Playgirl.
Okay.
He was nude.
Okay.
Cock was just hanging like a fucking horse. Just hanging.
I don't think I knew that.
Just hanging. Hey, Zip, have you ever had a near-death experience?
Yeah. It could have gone really wrong. Yeah, I had a really bad horse accident. Where a horse took off with me around a racetrack.
So just to put some parentheses on this, Zippy used to what was it, jump horses?
Yeah,
would be the right term.
I trained.
Horses.
Yeah, I trained horses.
Trained horses.
I traveled around the world
Persian?
competing. Arabian.
Yeah. I knew that. Arabian,
Persian.
Yeah.
but you jumped and it was like yeah. Go on.
But this incident happened before. Like I was only 12
Oh, okay.
when this incident. Well, actually, my first concussion happened when I was 9 on a horse, but that wasn't near death. That was just I fell off and the horse kind of kicked me in the back of the head as she went around.
Big deal.
So I mean,
Put some ice on it.
well, I had a concussion and didn't know, so my parents sent me to bed, which I know now was not a good
mistake.
idea. But whatever. But the near-death experience happened when I was 12. Horse took off around a racetrack, and I thought I was going to die. And
did you fall off it?
Yes. I fell off. As I fell off, because there was another horse there, and my dad was there trying to stop him, I fell off. The horse planted his leg on my rib cage and spun around.
Holy
did like
fuck.
a pirouette on me. So crushed my rib cage.
Yeah, no shit.
I dislocated both of my thumbs because I was
Holy
holding
fuck.
onto the saddle so much. And I guess when he stepped on me, he winded me. And so then when they got him off of me and I was on the ground, I couldn't breathe. And I was like, and so I thought I was dying. And I didn't know that I was just winded, but then they called the ambulance. They took me to the hospital.
You panic when you can't breathe.
Yeah. So
And it's the first time you got winded?
Yeah. So to me, it was near death. And him stepping on me. I mean, if you would have
sounds
stepped on
pretty
my
fucking near
head,
death to
it
me.
could have been
Dear
worse.
Lord.
But
Holy fuck.
yeah, it was pretty dramatic.
So what's in this Burt Reynolds?
So we have some spiced rum and some butterscotch ripple liqueur.
So it's half and half. What happened the last time I drank fucking Burt Reynolds, Danny?
Well, you had a little bit of a upset stomach because well, it's not from the Burt Reynolds though. It's
from a
because
lot of things.
you're drinking. You decide to get the max size beers.
Yeah, picture.
Oh,
And they were like,
was that at the show?
The first show we went to.
The Matt Good.
Remember when I was hanging at his
the
truck
Brothers
puking?
Good show?
Yeah.
Shout
well,
out
you're
to
drinking.
Matt.
You're
Oh,
drinking
by the
like
way,
1
Brothers
liter.
Good.
Yeah.
You're drinking 1 liter,
Yeah, they were massive.
Jugs.
Yeah.
Massive.
And then we're doing shots.
but you drank 8 1-liter jugs first,
And I was hanging
and
at...
then you thought it was a good idea to have. Let's have some Burt Reynolds. Everybody
Reynolds.
was saying, and you're like, yeah, yeah.
I don't even think you made it out the bar too soon after and you were puking.
Oh, yeah. Well, I walked to the truck.
I walked you to the truck,
Then he walked me to the truck.
Right?
and then you said, "Hold on." And I looked back, and you were just standing there, and you just put your head down and went, bah! Like you did that 5 or 6 times, and you're like, okay, we got to go home. And I'm like, well, we got to get the other guys. And then you came to my car, and you leaned out the door, and you're like, whatever.
And the funny thing about puking out your window is I wasn't even puking, it was just falling out of my mouth. I was just like, down your door.
And then you were yelling at everybody to leave, because I pulled right up to the... And everybody's smoking cigarettes.
As I
and
was
shit.
puking.
Right.
It's time to go! You're yelling that over and over again.
Everybody,
It
was everybody quiet after when I said it?
No, everybody's laughing.
Yeah, and then Angie's like,
Because they didn't realize you were sick. They thought you were joking around.
Right.
I was not.
Until you started puking again. And you were right in front of 20 people who were standing up with cigarettes.
Just fucking cascading down your fucking door. Oh, that was a good night.
Burt Reynolds, let's drink it.
It's because the fucking service is so bad. I'm like, just bring me 3 pictures.
It's true. Cheers. Cheers.
And I was driving that night, so I never tried these. Okay.
Ooh,
That's not that bad.
that tastes way better than it normally tastes.
Because it was shaken. They didn't shake it.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't shake it. They just poured it.
Warm.
Yeah. And it was probably warm too. But they didn't shake it because I yelled at her because she was making the drinks wrong. They poured half of everything, and so then you don't, A, it's not cold, and B,
And it's watered down now.
Yeah. Well, but your first one wasn't. But yeah, they just didn't shake it properly. I was mad.
Well, what are they supposed to do again? Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Haven't you seen the movie Cocktail?
Give that to Nick. Give that cocktail to Nick.
Do you happen to know what the drunkest we've been together?
Where we're both drunk and not just me?
Not the Karen thing, where we're both drunk.
Well, the Joel Plaskett thing was even worse because that was just
Oh, that
me.
was you.
Who's Joel Plaskett?
Joel Plaskett was just me. Headstones was Karen and I. You too, but me and Karen were like puking out the...
No, but I was fucking drunk. I was laying on the ground after
I
that.
was drinking Burt Reynolds that whole night.
But I was doing shots too. I didn't puke because I'm a man. But I was fucking... Remember when we got to the truck and he was... I remember he backed into a spot. You probably don't remember this because you were wasted. But he backed into a spot and there was like grass behind her or whatever.
Okay.
And I fucking... As soon as I got there, I sat on... There was like a thing, you know, one of those metal things that you hit or whatever. So you don't go through stuff or whatever, what's it called?
Guardrail?
Guardrail, thank you. I sat on the guardrail and I just fucking fell back. And I laid on the ground. So that was pretty drunk, but I was not. You're right. You and Karen.
Headstones?
Yeah,
Headstones. We went to... It was in Barrie at the ranch.
Yeah.
And they had fucking shooter girls.
Yeah.
And all the chicks had like... All the servers had really short jean shorts, which put me in such a mood to drink. And they were just like, you want a shooter? You know, it was just, you know, not trying to be sexist, but they knew what they were fucking doing. And I spent a lot of money, and they, you know, and same with fucking you. You saw the, right? You
like,
same
yeah,
thing. Yeah, give me an extra
go.
shot so I can stand here and watch you pour it. Fucking Zippy, a perv. But I was pretty drunk at that.
Yeah. Okay. I think the drunkest that we've been together would have probably either been Way Home or Oshiega.
Way Home would make sense, and Oshiega. Yeah. I got kicked out. Remember I got kicked? Oh, you weren't there. I got kicked out of Way Home that one day.
Yeah, well, because I had enough and I had to go lie down, and then you went to the after party.
Well, it was on a bunch of mushrooms, so I was just like, I'm going to fucking walk around.
I didn't want to say that. Okay.
Oh, you weren't going to say it?
I wasn't going to say it.
It's basically legal.
Oh, well, whatever.
And then I got I watched fucking a bunch of more bands.
Yeah.
And then I was walking around with fucking 2 beers full. I just bought them. They're still serving beer at 1 a.m. I had 2 full beers. Probably cost me $25, $30.
And the cop came over.
And I was walking like I was gonna leave. I don't know why I bought 2 beers, but I was gonna leave. And I thought I was walking to the exit, and the cop came over. He's like, "You gotta go. I gotta walk you out of here." I'm like, "Why? I mean, why?" He's like, "I saw you stumble," or whatever he said. It wasn't that bad. I really wasn't that bad, but that's what he said. He made me fucking throw the beers out. And then I walked because I was all fucking high.
So you were all pissed off and just drink them?
No, he told me I wasn't trying to get fucking. As soon as
it was
there's
still like a
involved,
3-day festival.
Yeah,
so
It wasn't the last day either. It was like the first or second, whatever.
It was the first day because that's why I was so tired.
And I just walked back but when he was walking me back, I was super serious.
Right.
And I think he knew I was on something. And he goes, I've told the story in the pub, but whatever, new listeners. And he goes, "Okay, you're the exit's over there. Is there somebody there to take care of you?" He said to me.
Right.
And I said, "Yes, there's people there to take care of me." And there wasn't, because you were sleeping. So I just walked back, and I sat in fucking one of those chairs beside the tent, and I drank probably 10, 12 more beers, just sitting there.
Right.
And I left my cell phone, somehow my car keys, I don't know how, and my wallet just sitting beside the chair outside.
Yeah.
And we were right on a path.
Right.
Where people walk.
Right.
It's not like I left it on the path. It was beside the tent. It was kind of hidden.
No, but he was very lucky. Yeah.
You're lucky as shit.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite festivals of all time.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do this last birdie. And have we even scored this one? God, I've been just yammering.
Yammering.
Are you the questions I'm asking?
I like them.
Right?
I like the questions a lot. It's making me think, making me remember.
I'm trying to make it about our lovely guests. If it's James or Cock, guess whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm a 2, just a 2. 1-8, 2. Actually, that's good. I'm gonna go 2-2. Like a ballerina.
I'm going 2-7.
Yeah, it's more liquory than I thought.
I'm on a 2.
I think it depends.
You're 2?
This is the first time I've had one. I didn't try one.
So it's not as bad as you thought?
Because you cursed it for weeks.
Well, the ones everybody makes,
So
nobody shakes them.
So
if this is the proper way to do it,
well, I shake them, but this is.
Yeah, but I've been to the bar with you and did it, and they didn't shake them.
Yeah,
and I think
they should have. It would save them so much on alcohol. They'd have to put 1 shot of each for 3.
Yeah. I think DJ did it, and he didn't shake them.
Now the other thing too is this is using Sailor Jerry's. A lot of times they use spiced Captain Morgan's. So I wonder if the Captain Morgan's might be different than the Sailor Jerry's.
Yeah, it's gross.
I think the problem is they're not fucking shaking.
I agree.
And it's probably warm liquor.
I agree.
So that wasn't bad. 2-2.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll go 2-2 on that.
We'll take it.
All right, so we got one more?
Yeah, one
Apple
more.
pie.
Apple pie. Dr. McGillicuddy's apple pie.
Oh my god. So is this an actual brand here? Danny, hold that up for a second. McGillicuddy.
That was a good sound.
Have you had this for a while? Did you buy this on purpose, or did you just have this, or what?
Actually, one of my clients gave it to me.
Bought it for you?
Yeah, it was a Christmas gift, and yeah, maybe 2 years ago.
What's the percentage of alcohol in that?
I think it's 21. It's in that corner.
21.
21. Dr. McGillicuddy's.
21%. Okay.
Yeah. It tastes like apple pie.
All right.
Last one.
So before we get into this,
All right.
last question, Zip. Don't worry, I know you're on the hot seat.
I know.
I know you're on the hot seat, and I didn't really warn you on any of the questions. But do you have a family member that you like drinking with the best?
You guys.
Oh, woo! That's the correct answer.
For sure. You're my family.
Oh, well, cheers to that. And,
cheers to family.
And hard agree. Oh.
Bam.
The fuck is this shit? Smells like cider almost.
I want another one. It's really good.
It's apple
Whoa.
cinnamon.
You didn't mention the cinnamon. I'll do another one though.
It's apple cinnamon.
Want another one, Zip?
No, I'm good.
Nick wants another one.
I'll do one more.
Tastes like apple
It's
pie,
delicious.
but like cinnamon apple pie.
It's desserty.
Yeah, it's very desserty.
Oh, I wish fucking stupid fucking Teresa was here. She'd love this.
Whoa. I like it.
We'll leave it here for her then.
Yeah, she can try it.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers to the Dirty Glass crew.
That's what Jeff
Oh,
would
yeah.
say.
I have big ears. Never mind.
To
You're
the
right.
Dirty
I mean,
Glass
you're right.
crew.
It's pretty mean.
We're family. It's what we do.
Toupee.
Oh, I slopped it right down my beard.
Come on, Diddy, you slop whore. Come on, Diddy, you
That's
slop
the best
whore.
one at all.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
3.5. The polar bear. I think I'm wrong on that one. I might want to change the 3.5.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
3.6. 3.2.
Yeah, 3-2 for the polar on me too. I'm gonna go 3-5 on this one. That's better.
Would you give a Zip?
I'm gonna give it a 3.8. I like it.
3-8.
It's really good.
I like it.
Fuck, it's gonna be a close. Is everybody final on their score? You want to change anything? Anybody? Zippy?
No, I'm good. I like all those drinks. I brought them. I like them.
It got better than your other fucking drinks you brought. All of them almost, except for the first one.
I was nervous the first time. I didn't know what to do. We went with my heritage.
I liked it. That is good. I told you.
This is the
the
shots.
bell
This
ready.
is what I do.
You gotta get the bell
Which
ready.
one?
There's one on. You want this one?
Oh, and then there's this one too.
We are calculating who will win the champion here. There's a fucking problem with that. I gotta replay that.
This is the winner.
Oh, apple fucking pie.
It's a 10.9. The next one down was a
I did the
9.9.
wrong.
The polar bear was second place.
Yeah. So Polar Bear was second. What was last?
The Canadian.
Trouble. Let me take a picture. Take a
And
look.
the Canadian one was our fault that it was the worst because Zip gave it a good score.
Which
We
was?
didn't. The Canadian.
Yeah. He's in there too. That's good. All right. So who won again? The apple
one.
pie.
Oh,
The
the
one
apple pie.
Dr. McCullough.
Congratulations, Dr. McCullough, for the apple fucking pie. Goddamn, is it whiskey? What is it considered?
No, well, it's
It just says
Apple pie flavored liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intense apple pie is what it says.
It's pretty good.
It is. I
I don't
can
mind it.
If other people wanted to do shooters, I would do that one.
All right.
I can do
There you
that
go.
one.
Well, I'm going to take that as a great success. Since I hear that you didn't really like shots or doing shots, that you even did 4 different shots.
I do shots.
Thank you. I
like
appreciate
shots.
that.
Nick just downplays it.
That was awesome. Wonderful.
I agree. That was a good one. Those were pretty good. I think the only one I've ever had is... The only one I've had was the Polar Bear, which I'm surprised. Polar Bear got second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Second, yeah.
Was it close?
No.
Oh.
Well, 10,
All right.
It was
Fuck you, Polar Bear!
It was close to the first one, but then the other two were low. It
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
was like 10-9, 9-9, and then 6-9, and
Well, that's pretty
6-3.
close to the top two. All right. Good enough. All right. Well,
Yeah.
hey, would you like to say any final last words, Zip?
That was awesome. This is like my New Year's party playlist.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we didn't do a Jello shot. You always have fucking Jello
I've
shot.
never had a Jello shot.
You've
Next
never had one?
Oh my god. I can make you flavor Jello shots. Okay.
We should do a Jello shot
Okay.
episode.
We'll
Well,
just
it's Jello
do,
with booze in it.
We'll
in a shot
just do
glass.
like a little
10 of them, though.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
pretty-
yeah, but I make different flavors. Like the raspberry ones I make with sourpuss.
They're strong.
The lime ones I make with tequila.
They're just as strong as
So-
those fucking things.
So the different flavors go with different
I've heard of them,
boozes.
but I've never
I
tried
even
it.
make it with pudding.
You
I
gotta
do,
finger
like-
it though.
Pudding shot?
Yeah, you do pudding with either Kahlua or Bailey's,
I thought you just
amaretto.
slurped it right out of the out of the cup.
You gotta finger it out because it gets stuck, right? Dip?
Well,
you gotta
or you
finger
use
it.
your tongue.
I'm not Gene Simmons though. Sometimes you got a deep fucking dish here. I gotta finger that bitch for a little bit first to get her ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
In a fishbowl. You get a fishbowl.
You know, you gotta get her warmed up a bit. What are we talking about? I forgot. So if you want to hear more crudeness, you should subscribe. Apple, Spotify, leave us a review. Tell some people. Tell several people. Tell us
YouTube.
we're the worst.
YouTube,
YouTube, did I not say it?
Apple, Spotify.
I didn't say YouTube? Did
You
I
might
say
have.
it?
I thought so.
I thought I said it, but then
I'm
he,
not listening.
then he didn't listen. Then you got any final thoughts?
Eat your greens.
Yeah. Fucking take your vitamins, say your prayers. Yeah. Oh, it's Macho Man now. I did Hogan and then I went to Macho
It's
Man.
supposed to be.
What do you say? Take your vitamin, say your prayers, and then drink milk? What was the
No,
last
eat your
one?
vegetables.
Was it vegetables?
Yeah.
Drink milk. I don't know why. Eat your vegetables, take your vitamins, and pray. Ooh, yeah. Brother! All right, well, thanks for watching. Watch again, and just, whatever. Bye.
Well, it's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Class, a show where you go out, three folks get shit